friends when the car scene happens. Everyone just like, ah! It feels like it just happened, right?
Yeah. Becoming is messy, right?
Something in a movie that just takes it from linear to and then
that
goes back,
visceral
a
experience.
hiccup. The movie started off being called All the Women in Me Are Tired.
It was very beautiful for me to witness the vendor language in a different space.
I kept a facade of being so okay up so much that no one even knew. So I kind of was screaming through a wall.
Because you were just like,
You
it was
saw
just,
it like-
it was just so intense
Yeah.
with you and
There is no time for surviving quietly. No golden medal for pretending. Only the gentle knowing that I chose to stay.
What's going on, movie lovers? This is the Brazen Black podcast, the home of the fearless African and unapologetic storytelling. I'm still your host, Tebatso Mashishi, the black boy with the white skin, and I am joined here at the Joburg Film Festival by phenomenal artists, SHONISANI and Elelwani Netshifhire. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
How are you guys feeling? After just watching the film and sharing it with the audience, how does it feel, Elelwani?
I think it's the first time that we've kind of like shared it with people that we don't really know and
okay.
on a big screen. Obviously, we've watched it a lot of times together. So I was just like, oh my gosh, how is this gonna go? But I feel good. I feel good. Yeah, and people's reaction was welcoming, I felt.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm good.
SHONISANI?
I was nervous the whole day. I haven't been able to eat because I was like, what is everyone going to think of this movie? But when I saw what happened in the theater, when everyone kind of changed from like audience members to being like inside the movie, and that feeling of all of us are in this together, that's what made me feel like, okay, this is where we're meant to be.
So were there any reactions from the audience that that shocked you?
I don't think I was really shocked. It happens all the time,
Sure.
even when you're screening it to your friends. When the car scene happens, everyone just like, ah! It feels like it just happened, right?
Yeah.
But I also know that it's something that me and Shoni have a tiff about because of how it's executed.
Okay.
But I was just like, I love that scene so much because we worked with what we had.
The punch in
And
the gut.
I'm still, I'll still choose to have it. Yeah.
Oh, no, shout out to you.
I mean, you know what? In the beginning, I was hesitant about that shock factor, but now that I see the impact that it has, I'm like, let's keep it there because you need something in a movie that just takes it from linear to and then
that
goes back,
visceral experience.
a hiccup, you know? Yeah.
And HUMDRUM, what a potent title. So take me back to when you first thought of this idea. What was just going through? What emotions were you going through, and why did you decide to tell the story now?
I think what people don't realize is that we've had so many titles of this project when we started working around it.
Okay.
And even what the lead actor was doing back then when we started developing it was totally different.
Okay.
It kept just getting better. And we've even shot 1 minute of it using cell phone because we tried to enter a short film cell phone competition
Sure.
with this specific project. So it takes a long time for you to kind of like develop a certain piece that you want. But I feel like HUMDRUM has been with us for such a long time. It's not something that we just woke up and say, okay, we're gonna do HUMDRUM. So it's something that is so personal to us, and we've kind of like just you personalize our own stories, our own reality into this piece. That's what HUMDRUM is about. And it's
it's
Yeah, I
about
think it's
functional depression, right? So was it something that maybe somebody that was going through, or you were going through it, that you just like, okay, this is a topic that I want to tackle because it was well executed.
Take it away, Anna.
It was me. I was going through it. And
okay.
the movie started off being called All the Women in Me Are Tired. So you know that that picture
blue woman.
with the blue background, and she's wearing a white nightgown, and she's sitting like this at the end of her bed, and she's about to start the day, and she's already tired. So it was originally called All the Women in Me Are Tired. But that's a long
That's a
title.
beautiful title, by the way.
It's a long title. People are going to call it AWL, whatever. So now we just called it HUMDRUM, which is, the meaning and the definition is called monotony. Your everyday just lull of life, nothing exciting, nothing great is happening. You are just in limbo, and HUMDRUM really encompassed all the women in me are tired. It's like, I'm tired. I'm done.
Damn.
And it's from personal experience. And
Throughout.
so when people relate to it, I'm like really happy that we decided to open up the chest and do a little open heart surgery in front of the people.
So would you say it was healing for you?
Yes, and it's more so the people that have watched it that come to me afterwards that say, I'm going through this. No one talks about this. I haven't seen any film about this. And that's the thing that heals me the most, more than me just screaming into an abyss, It's the people saying, thank you for talking about this. I'm also going through this. And now we've built a community where we uplift each other. And that's, yeah.
And shout out. And Elelwani, beautiful quotes. And this one that I like. It says, becoming is messy, right? So, what was the writing process? Because it's not preachy, like it's just so potent and well put together.
It's crazy that you're saying it's not preachy, because in some ways you kind of like feel like, okay, are we saying too much, more than what is supposed to be said? But I remember the day when we finalized the treatment, we had to sit together and make sure that we can actually finish this piece. So it feels like when we work, if we are together like this with Shoni, and we do it, we can finish it off. But like when you're in separate rooms, it becomes a bit more difficult. And if you're gonna co-write with someone, you need to understand each other. And I know we're like, oh my gosh, no, Shani, we can't do it this way. We have to do it this way. I'm like, but it works out in the end, because I feel like at the end of the day, we get where the story is supposed to be and where we are meant to be. So I feel like I can write it with Shoni again. I mean, we've worked on other projects since HUMDRUM. Up until this point, we keep working together, because I think we get each other from like development phase and where we want to go and grow as creatives, But also just telling stories of where we come from. Venda, for example. But like
Speaking of Venda, I think, sorry to cut you, right? I think it was very beautiful for me to witness the Venda language in a different space, right? In a kind of like contemporary space. Like not in like the villages and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was very beautiful to kind of like witness that. Was that intentional?
Yes, because I feel like sometimes if you're a minority, people forget to humanize you a little bit. They kind of just see you as, those stripes,
villages.
Enda, you know what I mean? Mubango. And they stop seeing you as a human being with your own identity, your own problems, your own psychosis. So I think that putting us into this movie and putting us in the forefront of the language barrier of this movie really helped with humanizing our tribe a little bit more and showing that we're not just a little bit of a caricature. There's deepness in here. It's deep. Yeah.
Beautiful. So for you, Elelwani, would you say that Shoni is your Michael B and you are Ryan Coogler?
Oh my gosh, every time I see that relationship, I'm just like, Shoni, we've come so far. We've done so many short films that people don't even know about. I'm talking about like a budget where you just have 2,000 rand and you go out and shoot. Or no budget.
Or no budget.
I know I can always call on Shoni and work.
Yeah.
So I think our relationship is beyond whatever value we can get now. But obviously that's the game, right? That's the aim. We have to grow. But she is. I feel like she will have to deliver whatever we want to create.
Sure.
And she's amazing. She's amazing, and also just nominated as the newcomer and one of the supporting roles in the Naledi Awards, which is for that role. It's she did the most. She did the most. So
Thank you.
it's not something that we're just saying, okay, we're trying this out, but we've been since I've known her since drama school. You see, like we have to
16 years.
In the making, and I hope we still look fresh, guys. Do we?
You guys are still fresh. And you guys spoke a little bit about funding. Was this film self-funded? No. How was it funded?
So I think I'll take the funding bit. The film was funded by PESP and FVF, which is, I really appreciate what they do. And especially now with the PESP post-COVID, a lot of us have been able to materialize our own projects.
Sure.
So obviously with film, a lot of things happen. So we got the PESP funding, but we also crowdfunded it a bit to finalize the post part of it because it got crazy. It's moved from 3 post-production people. That is not something I even want to go into right now.
It feels like a nightmare.
But yeah, we were so grateful that the NAVF and the PESP and NAVF came through for this project. If it wasn't for that, I don't think we would have been able to make this project come to life, especially with the kind of quality that we were going for. Your cinematography, like it takes a lot of money to just make such a short piece. You know, it takes a lot. So yeah, it was PESP funded, NAVF, and a bit of crowdfunding in the end, just to sort out the editors. Yeah.
I mean, shout out to the people that popped in their money there, the crowdfunders.
Thank you.
Oh my
Shout
God!
out to them.
I want to say
Thank you
the
for all
names,
of
but I
that.
know some of
Yeah.
them will kill me. Like, don't mention us.
But shout out to them.
Shout out
Shout out to you
Otherwise we
guys.
would not have HUMDRUM.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, so quickly, before,
Especially at JFF, because what made us push for the crowdfunding was
deadline.
the deadline. The JFF done the deadline also. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that.
shout out to the silent crowdfunders.
No, I mean it was a lot of people online. It was not silent people.
Okay.
Yeah,
Online people.
pretty much
Thank
open.
you, thank you.
Yes.
We've got a nice one because of you.
Lovers of the arts.
Quickly, before I let you guys go, Shonisani, just briefly speaking about your character, right? So, how would you say was like different from what you were going through and the character that you guys created?
I would think that when I was struggling the most with high functional depression, I didn't really have people wondering if something was wrong with me because I kept a facade of being so okay up so much that no one even knew I was going through anything. So I kind of was screaming through a wall that was extremely thick, if you know what I mean. And at the other side, it's a smiley face. But with Nakisani, at least there are like little hints and stuff so that the people like Martin or Tandi, her best friend, they're able to tell Uri something is wrong, you know? Even when Martin can't get the keys and thinking she, you know, changed the locks, which is impossible. She actually just left her key inside so he can't enter, you know? That type of like trying to find out what's wrong is the difference between, I think, my journey and her journey. And I did that on purpose so that the movie could show Uri, check up on your strong friends.
Eish.
Check up on them. You know, the ones you depend on, the funny ones, check up on the Robin Williams of your friends, please, at all times.
Please, guys, let's check on
Yeah.
our friends because I think at one moment I thought you were gonna smack the mirror because you were just like
You
it
thought, like-
was just so intense
Yeah.
with you, and I was like, she's gonna smack it.
In the
But
sequel, maybe. I'm joking.
Elwani, speaking of the sequel, where to from here?
Oh my word, we have some great, not necessarily a sequel, something different and exciting. I think we've worked on about 4 other projects.
Sure.
That
In
I
the
feel like
pipeline.
if you guys have money right now, give it to us and we're ready to execute. But yeah, that's where we at. I think we do a lot. We also work with Mishumo Madima. She's amazing. She was also a story consultant in this project.
Okay.
So I just feel like we get together and we keep creating, and that's what we do. We have to constantly do and create stories that makes us feel like this is who we are. That's where I'm at. But we have something coming up, definitely.
So we must be on the lookout.
Oh, please. It won't be long.
We are definitely going to be on the lookout. But before I let you go, guys, I just want to thank you. This is a very important film. You know, I was touched, because I could relate. Not wanting to wake up and your room just being messy and all of that.
I wish it was messier, sorry.
Messier. Oh, the room. In the sequel. It's an important film that I feel like South Africa should watch. Where are we gonna see it next? So that we must share.
We've
It's a very
actually been
important
invited to one of other another film festival, and we've also submitted it to a few festivals as well. But we're also gonna do a few screenings around Gauteng and
And then around South
We can
Africa.
talk about it,
Why
yeah.
stop there?
Yeah.
You know?
Beautiful ladies. I can't thank you enough for this powerful film. Thank you very much. All the best. And I pray that South Africa is going to enjoy this film and we can all come together and heal. Your journey and what you went through is saving lives. From me to you, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
My goodness.
And BBAFF'ies, that's it from us here at the Brazen Black podcast. Be on the lookout for HUMDRUM every. And salute BBAFF'ies. Thank you.